Hello and welcome. Today I have an exciting live workshop where I'm going to show you how to sell products on your WordPress website. So the process I'm going to show you is very easy, very straightforward because I'll be using a child theme. So before we get started, please, if you have any questions, you can ask me along this live, throughout this live stream. And yeah, pretty much like most of the questions needs to, of course, be related to setting products and selling products on your website. So what we're going to be using is Divi, and we're also going to be using WordPress because this is the best system that I think really works. And also I have some special links with bonuses and discounts in the video description below. So at any point, if you want to purchase, say for example, WooCrafter, it's got a 50% off. It's going to be running off in about couple of hours. I also have the lifetime membership, and also Divi has an anniversary sale, which is also really, really awesome. So this is the best time to purchase Divi. All right, so without wasting a lot of time, let's dive in and let me show you how you can set up your website to sell products. All right, so over here, I have a blank website. I haven't installed anything on it. It is just purely Divi and nothing else. So in fact, you know what? I'm not sure if this is, oh, there we go. Okay, this is streaming. At one point, I really thought that maybe I wasn't live. So it looks like I am live. That's cool. Okay, so this is just a website running Divi, nothing else. I haven't installed anything on it. So the idea here is to sell products on our website. So what I'm going to do now is to log in. So wp-admin to log in. And here I am. So you can see here, all I have is Divi, nothing else has been set up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a child theme called WooCrafter. So to install it, I'm going to come over here to plugins and then click on add new. All right. So I'm going to hit upload and then choose file. Okay. So I'm going to search for it here. Because I already have it on my computer, and here it is. Double click on that, and now I can click install now. So this installs as a plugin, but later on you're going to see that it is going to include all the files that we need for, oops. Yo, there we go. Yeah, it's going to include all the files that we need for our website to work. So the beauty of WooCrafter is it comes in with all the designs ready for you. So you don't have to spend so much time designing it, because trust me, a WooCommerce website needs a lot of customizations to make it look right. So what I've done with WooCrafter is I've done all the heavy work for you, and it is basically ready to go. Okay, so over here now, all I have to do is to click on activate plugin. And take a look at the bottom here. You can see WooCrafter. There's an entry here now on the bottom. Okay. So the next step now is to click on WooCrafter, and then you want to install. Now notice that over here, when I come to the plugins, I haven't installed WooCommerce. That has not been installed. I haven't installed anything. All I have now is WooCrafter on the plugins. So back over here. So what I'm going to do now is to install this child theme. Now for this to work, you need to make sure you have Divi installed. And I also need to mention that you need to run the latest version of Divi. Otherwise, you're going to get some errors, and so this won't work. So you need to make sure you have the latest version of Divi. All right, so now that I have this, all I have to do now is to click on begin site import. Now you're going to see something magical happening. In fact, you know what? Let me just open this in a new tab, so we can see a before and after. So this is a before. So while this is installing, so you can see this is happening in real time. This is live. So in a moment, we are going to see all these things that need to be installed for our site to work. So at the moment, we are installing WooCommerce, as you can see. Now, because this is a big plugin, it does take a while sometimes. And if it does time out, all you have to do is to click on retry. Oh, in fact, it just happened. So you can see here, it has timed out. So now you can just hit a retry step, and it will try to go through the whole process again. And as you can see here, it has now a check mark on it. So it's going to continue and install other elements of our WooCommerce website. So it's going to install all the pages that we need and all the designs that we need. So it does take a while sometimes, but I have a question here, and it says, are you going to talk about the filter with attribute of products? Yes, I'll try and show that throughout the live workshop. So yes, I'll try and do that. Hopefully we are going to have enough time to do that. Like I said, any questions, please post them in the comments box below. Okay, so it looks like we've made a lot of progress here. Quite a lot has been installed. So you can see all these items are being installed, which is fantastic. So it's a fully fledged child theme. It has all the designs for done for you. The Divi templates, they're all designed, so you don't have to do much. In fact, I am going to be showing you how this works. So it does take a bit of time. So as you can see here, we're at 65% now. Okay, there we go. So now we are on 100%, and it looks like everything has gone on well. So you can see all my check marks. Now this is the point where it didn't work out, and then I clicked on retry, and then it worked out. So you can see here everything has been installed. Everything is good. The next step now is to come over here to plugins, and we are now going to delete WooCrafter, right? So I'm going to click on deactivate, and then I'm going to delete. So you may be thinking, why am I deleting this WooCrafter if it is very important as a child theme? So what this plugin has done is it has just installed all the elements that we need to design our website, and then pretty much we don't need it anymore. So now let's take a look at our page. So this is the before. I'm going to refresh this page, and you're going to see a transformation. So now if I refresh this, notice what happens. There we go. Wait for it. Boom. Now we have a website, a fully fledged website. So if I scroll through here, you can see we have products. Everything has been designed for you. Now, all these elements here can be changed. Okay. If I go further down here, we have all these elements here. We even have a gallery. Oops, I went too fast there. We even have a gallery here. So if I click there, you can see, you can cycle through it. So all these are just dummy products that I've just added in there, but we can remove them and add any elements we need. Right, so there we go. We have testimonials. So pretty much we are good to go. Right, so Byron here has a question, and the question is, how can we mix WooCommerce and a site crafter? Okay, so here's the thing. If you haven't installed WooCommerce on your website and you want to start from scratch and it's a blank website, then you can just install WooCrafter, because WooCrafter also has all the elements that we have in SiteCrafter. SiteCrafter is just missing the WooCommerce component of it, but if it's a brand new website, then you want to just install WooCrafter out of the gate. Okay. Now, later on, I am going to show you how you would do this if you first started installing SiteCrafter and now you want to add WooCrafter on it. I am going to show you how to do that. Okay. So just towards the end. Right. Okay. So let's continue on here. So now that we have our website, let's just explore and see what is happening here. So we have this main hero area. We are going to change this website, by the way, and turn it into whatever other website that we can turn it into. Okay. So right now we just have dummy images, which we can change. Now, some of you may be thinking, well, you know, we have these images here. They don't look like a website that I would want to use. So how can I then design my site? Well, I am going to show you how to change all this. Now, when we take a look here, this is our blog page. You can see it's well designed for you. We have our blog posts here. These are our dummy blog posts. And when I click on it, notice what happens. Everything is all designed for you. Your blog is designed. Your blog landing page is designed. So you can see here, this is the design that we have. Pretty cool. It also has our related products here on the bottom. We also can go to our previous, and all these are all consistent. Everything looks very, very consistent. Okay, I've just clicked on post 1 and you can see this is my blog post and it's looking great. We also have a sign up form here, which I'll show you how to update. Okay, so now that we have all these elements added to our website, quick question from Byron there. He says, does this include the blog? Yes, this is what I'm just showcasing right now. This is the blog. So we can cycle through this to the next post. There we go. Now this is a bit slow because I am on a, this is live. So you can see here we have our featured image in the background, all designed for you. Okay, excellent. So now it's time to customize this, and I would like to show you some of the features of WooCrafter. Now, before I show you the features, I have a 50% discount on WooCrafter. It is $199, so 50%, that's $99. Like I said, this offer is going to run by midnight, so do take advantage of this. You can use this on unlimited websites. You don't have to use it on one website only. And also, if you want to customize it, repackage it, it's up to you because most of the groundwork has been done for you already. So you can use it on as many websites as you want, especially for a freelance designer. This is perfect because you can design as many websites as you want. All you have to do is to go in and change the products themselves. Now, let me show you how to customize this. So the first place you want to go is, in fact, let's go to the pages here so you can see them. So if I come over here to the pages, you're going to see that we have a very important page here called the style guide. Okay. For those of you that watched my other live stream, I also spoke about the style guide as a very important page because this is what has all our designs. So you can see here, I have all my headings, I have my buttons, the video styles. I also have testimonials, blurbs, and so on. Okay. So what you want to do now is, as you start designing your site, so let's go to our home page. I'm going to edit this with Divi so you can see how the style guide is actually working here. So I'm just opening up my home page so I can add a few elements to it. Okay, so here we go. So I'm on my home page here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to find a section where I'm just going to add a few things. So let's say I want to add a new section here, and it's a regular section. And in this section, we're going to have 3 columns. So when you start designing your site and you start adding all your content, what you're going to notice is everything is pre-designed for you. So let's add a text module. So if I do that, this has our font. This is Poppins. And this is already designed for you and ready to go. Okay, so what about when we go in and set this to a heading? I'm going to come over here, heading 2. So you notice that our heading 2 takes on this, but of course that's not how we want to do it. So let's revert back. Oops, where is it? Okay, there we go. So now let's say I want to add a button in here. So if I search for my button and select it, our button here has been designed for me. Now over here on the top, when you click on this drop down, you notice that we also have another button style. So this is the outline. So everything is over here on the presets. So everything has been done for you. All you have to do is to go in and add your content. Now, if I come over here as well and add, say, a video, if I go to my video here and then add an image. So you'd come over here to overlay and then add an image. So the image I'm going to add is already in my media library. So let's say I want to go with this image right here. I'm going to click upload. And notice what happens. It has an icon, it has our overlay, and it has pretty much everything ready for me. So what I'm saying here is, as you start designing your website, you don't have to go in and start customizing anything. Pretty much everything is customized for you, ready for you to start designing your site. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go in and show you how to turn this design into your design. Okay, I'm just going to delete that. All right, so the first thing you want to do, we're on the home page here, is to start by working on this hero image. So you need to decide what sort of website it is. So my website here is going to be maybe a website that sells cosmetics. So I'm going to go to Pexels to just grab some images that I can use throughout this. Okay, So I'm just going to say cosmetics and see what comes up. And there we go. So we have quite a lot of products here. So what you can do here is you can come here and choose. Okay, it looks like I don't have the option to go for my landscape images. So I'm going to go for Pixabay because it gives me a better option to choose the right images that I need. So again, I'm going to say cosmetics. Right, so now we're going to start building our site. Okay, so here we go. We have quite a lot of products here to play around with. So I'm going to go in and start downloading all the images that I need. So I'm going to start with this one here. So this would work really well as my main image. So I'm just going to log in here to make things easier for me. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to start with this one here. Let's download it. And 1920 by 1280. Go ahead and download that. So I'm just going to download a few so that I can start using them for my design. Okay, so that's the first one. Let's go with this one. Hit download. Now we also need another one of a product. So let's go in and choose. Maybe let's go with this one here. I do a download. So this one here, since it's a product, is going to be a 1280 by 960, just to keep my files small. Okay, so I have these three images that I've just downloaded. The next step now is to come over here to our site. So I'm just going to go to my dashboard, and I'm just going to go in and go to my media library and add my images that I've just downloaded. So I'm just going to say add new. Select, and these are the three that I need. I'm going to hit open. There we go. So these are the three images that I've just downloaded. The next part now is to start designing my homepage. So I'm going to come over here. So I want to go in now and change this main image here. So I'm going to click here. And then I'm going to come all the way down here to my background. And this is where the image is. So let's get rid of this image by deleting it. And now I can add another one, and it's already in my media library. So I'm going to select it and then click upload. Okay, so just like that, you notice that we have a beautiful image here for our new shop. Okay, so the text here is very easy to change. You can just come over here to your text, and this is where you would change it. And for your button as well, this is where you can change the text. So I'm going to call this Start Shopping. Okay. Oops. Shopping. There we go. Keep making mistakes. Let's fix that. Okay, there we go. Start shopping. All right. So very, very easy to go in and customize. So now we have our beautiful image here, and already things are starting to take shape. Now let's continue on. So over here, this will update as we add our products, and I'll show you in a moment how to add those products. Okay, so the next step now is to change this image right here. So let's go in and do that. So I'm going to go into my icon here, and now I'm just going to delete this and add another one. So I want to go with this one this time, upload image. And just like that, I was able to go in and start changing my content. So moving on, let's say you want to change these icons into something else. All you have to do is to go into the module like that. And then you want to go to image and icon. So this time now we have quite a lot of icons in here to choose from. So let's go with our align icons. And the one I'm going to go with is... which one should we go with? Okay, let's go with this one here. You can see there's a slight difference, but of course, let's go with this one here. Okay, there we go. Now, if you want to change the colors, it's quite simple. You can just come over here to image and icon, and you can start playing around with the colors. So you can see there, I've just changed it, and you can add your own colors. Okay, now moving on. Let's head over here to our gallery. So if you wanted to change your images here in the gallery, you can just click on this gear icon, and over here, these are the images. So let's say I want to get rid of this one here. I can just delete it and click on this plus button. And let's say this is the one I want to add. I can just click on that and select. So for this here, I'm just going to do one example. So now I've just added my new image there. You can also rearrange them, which is pretty cool. So let's say you want this one right at the beginning. And when you hit save, this is updated now. It's right at the beginning. So moving on. So over here, let's say you want to change this. You can always just go in and change it like how I was doing. Okay, fantastic. So over here now we have our blog. Okay, so let's say we want to change our contents for our blog. All we have to do is to come over here to our dashboard. And we need to go to posts. Click on all posts. And guys, please do share this with others because we want this to be as popular as possible. So please do share it. I'll really appreciate it if you could do that for me. And also, if you do have any questions while I'm doing this demo, please do ask me in the comments box and I'll do my best to respond to them. Okay? And so far, please don't forget to leave me a like or thumbs up if you, of course, you like what you're seeing. Excellent. All right. So back over here now. We need to customize our blog post. So I want to show you something really, really cool here. I want to add a brand new blog post. I'm going to hit add new. And for this one here, we can close and we're just going to say new blog post. So we know that this is a brand new one. Chris Marshall says, does the lifetime membership come with WooCrafter? And the answer to that is absolutely yes. The lifetime membership pretty much gives you access to all courses, the current ones and the future courses. So this is one way to lock you in. You can just get everything, all the current courses, all the future courses, all the child themes, because I am going to be making a lot of child themes, by the way. So all of that will be absolutely free and you'll have access to all of that. So yes, if you will sign up for the lifetime membership, all this will be included in that. Okay. David, how you doing? David from Sweden. Awesome. Good to see you. All right. So let's continue on. So let's call this new blog post, so we can identify it. Okay. Okay, there we go, new blog post. Now, when you use this, the most important thing is you need to come over here to default editor. Okay, this is where you want to come. And what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to quickly go to Lorem 2 and just copy some dummy text to paste in there because my typing is really, really bad, guys. It's really bad. Okay, so okay, there we go. So I have my text here. I'm just going to copy it. And then back on my post here, you can just paste your content like that. Now, this is the Gutenberg editor. So at any point, if you want to add your blocks, you can add them in here. So for example, let's say you want to add a button, just add a /, and here is the button. And you can customize it. So we can say click here, for example. Okay, if you want to add an image, you can just add an image here, add a /, and here we go. We have our image. And then you can go to your media library and add your image. So let's say this is the image we're going to use, or let's use this one here. I'm going to hit select. And now over here on the right, if you click on post, this is where you can choose your category. So you can choose whatever category you want here. So I'm going to go into category A and then hit publish. Okay, so now I've published my blog post. Now let's take a look at this blog post. I've just opened this in a new tab and notice the design and layout. There we go. So you notice that we have this grayish color, but we have our button here and we have our image in the post. Excellent. So the question now is, why isn't something showing here? Now let me show you why. If I come back to my blog post, for that image to show, you need to come over here to featured image. If you click here on featured image and then add the image. So for this, let's add this one here. I'm going to hit set featured image and then hit update. Now, if we come over here and refresh, notice what happens. There we go. Now we have this beautiful, subtle image on this blog post page. So this is fantastic. It just makes your blog look really nice. So your button is there and all your images are in here, and you also have your related posts. So all this is designed for you. As you can see, all I'm adding here is just the content. I'm just adding content in here. I'm not even doing anything fancy, right? So it is very, very easy to add that. Now let's go to our shop, okay? Because we need to see what is in our shop. But now, what we need to do before we go to the shop, notice what happens. If I go here, it's showing the wrong page. And that is because when I imported WooCrafter, for some reason, it duplicated the page. So what you want to do now for that page and any other page that has been duplicated is to delete it. So I'm going to come all the way here to pages, all pages, and I want to look for that shop page. Okay, so you can see here, we have two, right? So this one here and this one. So let's get rid of this one. Okay, so now we only have one left, which is this shop page. So now if we hit view, there we go. So now we have our shop page. Now this page can also be customized to make it look really, really nice. So as you can see, we have a watch here. Now we don't want a watch. We want something totally different. So the question now is, where do we customize this right here? Okay, so let me show you where. So back over here now, you need to go back to your theme builder. Okay, so there we go. So let's go to dashboard and let's head over here to our theme builder. So I'm going to come over here to Divi and then go to theme builder. So what is really controlling the shop page, right? Okay, this is the old one. What is really controlling the shop page, which is this one, is the template over here. So I'm just going to find it. Okay, so it should be here. Shop page, cart, checkout, and shop. Here we go. So this is the shop that is controlling everything. So if you click here on this gear icon, this is where you can go and make your changes to. So if you're just joining us, guys, this is a live workshop where I'm teaching you how to sell products on your WordPress website using my child theme called WooCrafter. Okay. By the way, this is also live, but you can also watch it later on if you do miss it. All right. So over here, we have our design here for our shop. So the first thing I'm going to do is to come into my section settings, go to background, and I'm going to find this image. So ideally, you want to change this image here because you don't want that image. So I'm going to delete it and add my own image. Now, I'm going to be lazy here, guys. I know I could be using different types of images. So I'm just going to use the one I've downloaded already and click on upload. And now I have it in there. Okay, great. Now I can hit save. So this one here has parallax. Now, if you do add an image and it doesn't show like how it is now, you might as well go in and make some changes to it. So I'm going to come over here back to the background and let's remove the parallax. Now, by removing that, you notice that everything now goes in place. And if you really want to position this great, you can just come over here and say maybe bottom center so you can show more of the product. Okay, so I'm just going to save that because I prefer that my shop page looks like this. Okay, and this text here can also be customized if you need to customize it. That's pretty cool. Now I'm going to hit save. Now, these products here do not need to be customized over here. These are automatically populated. So I'm going to hit save and exit the Visual Builder. Okay, so now when I refresh my shop page, notice what happens. Now my shop page has been updated. So the next step now is I want to show you. Oh, in fact, you know what? We have a question here from Jack. Jack says, can Woo be used as a point of sale system for custom quotes or invoices? Not really. WooCommerce is mainly used to sell products or services. So it does generate invoices, but not so for quotations and point of sale. So this is mainly like an online e-commerce platform. So if someone comes to the site, they'll just purchase something, they'll get an invoice. They'll get a receipt, but this does not necessarily generate invoices or quotes. So this is not the system for that. Okay. All right. So moving on. Now, let me show you how to add brand new products. So what you may want to do if this is your, if you just installed this, it has dummy products already, you can go in and delete them. So let's go in and let me show you where to delete them. So I'm going to come over here to my products, and here they are, all products. So these are the products I added, all 4 of them. If you want to delete it, you can just trash it just like that. Okay, now I'm going to add my own product, and to add a new product, just click on add new. And then I'm just going to call this my new product. Okay, now adding products is very, very easy. Over here, you can just add your description. And then further down here, you also have a short description. So if you want to add a short description, you can just add it over here. And let's just make sure that it's short. There we go. Okay, so I have my short description here. Okay, now let's add our price. So the price here is going to be, let's say, $29.99. Maybe we could make it a sale price. Let's go for $19.99. Excellent. So product tags, you can create new tags here if you need to. So let's call this, in fact, you know what, we'll leave the tags as they are. And on the inventory here, you can also go in and show how much is in stock if you need to do that by clicking here on manage stock. So let's say you have 20 of these products. What happens is, as people are purchasing, it will sort of like count down and show you how many are left. And this is a great system to show people if you're running out of stock or not. Okay, so here we are. I've just added 20 in here. So we can just give this an identification thing. So I'm just going to call this PR1 or PR2 for product 2. Okay. Our low stock threshold, I'm just going to leave that at 2. And what else do we need to do here? If you want to set up your shipping information, you can just come over here. But so far, we've added our price, our products. Now let's add our image. So you need to come over here now to set product image. And now I have my product image already, and it's this one here. So I'm going to select it and then click on set product image. Excellent. So now that I've set my product image, I can hit now publish. So now that my product is published, notice what happens. I'm now going to click on view my product, but I'm going to open this in a new tab so we can see what is happening. There we go. So our product is here. You can see it's right there in the top. This is my title. And when I scroll down here, this is our product image. And over here, this is our description. We also have our price, and it's a sale price. So we can add to cart. And over here, we have our description. And if we had any reviews, the reviews would show over here. And our testimonial here can be changed. So as you can see here, our product page was already designed for us, and it is ready to go. Now, if you look closer here, you notice that it says 20 in stock. So which means if I start purchasing this, this will start going down. And that was the quick way I set it up, which is brilliant. So pretty much your shop is good to go. But you know what? Let's go on to our shop page. Now, remember, this is what it looks like. If I refresh now, notice what happens. Our drone there is going to disappear, and now we have our product, and this is a beauty product. Isn't that cool? Now, I haven't spent time designing this. Everything that I'm doing here is because we have our child theme controlling our main design. So this is really powerful. So if you wanted to get up and running super fast and designing a shop, this is the best way to set it up. So you may be thinking, okay, Mac, we have all these categories, category 4, 3, 2, 1. How can I change these and name them? Okay, so to change them and name them, all you have to do is to come back over here to your products. In fact, you can just hover over here on post and go to categories. Okay, so you can see here we have our post categories. Okay, now these are our post categories, but we want our product categories. So that's very important. So for that, we can now come over here to our products and hover over here and then click on categories. So now you're going to notice that we have our categories here. Okay, another question from Jack here. Jack says, your videos look very good. Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate it. What camera are you using? Are you using OBS? Yes, I use OBS for live streaming, and the camera I use is Sony A7 III, which is a 4K camera, but I've scaled it down to 1080p for this live stream. So that's the camera I'm using. Okay, but yes, I am using OBS. All right, so back over here on our categories. So you can add new categories or you can edit existing categories. So let's go in and edit category 1. So I'm going to come over here, click on edit. So in your case now, depending on what your shop is, you can just go in and just say, okay, maybe these are makeup, like that. And then you can just change this. In fact, what I usually do is I just copy this and then just paste it like that. Okay. So that's my makeup, and I like just hit update. Okay, so my category now has been updated, and then I can just go back over here to categories again, and let's say I want to change another one. So in your case, since this is a beauty website, I can just click here on edit and change this from category 2 to let's say soap, or let's call this organic soap. There we go. So now I'm just going to copy that, paste that, and then hit update. So that is how you change your product categories. So if I come back here now on my shop page and I refresh, notice what happens. Okay, now we have organic soap. Now we have makeup. Alan says, I have updated the Divid theme, but the WooCrafter is still has an error. Alan, what error are you getting? What error are you getting when you try to install it? Oh, okay. The media block is not importing. That's strange. That is really strange. What I can do, Alan, is after this live stream, maybe we can do a Zoom call so I can see how you're trying to install it if you do have some time, and I can try and work it out with you, because I think I remember that you did post something in the in support saying that this wasn't working for you. So I'd really like to help you and see how we can fix this and get it up and running. Okay. Yes, I'm not sure what you mean by preview products in the shop page, because this shop page here, it updates, and you can also add anything that you want to add over here on the shop page. Okay, the other question is, can we add the number of items in cart? Now, for that, I'm going to show you how to set up that in a moment. So just bear with me. Digital brand. Do you mean this menu here? Is this the menu you're referring to? Because this is the product category. This is what I've been showing. So I've just renamed. I've just renamed organic soap and makeup over here, and this is where you would go in and update your product category. Is it a widget? Yes, it is. If you want to change that on the shop page, in fact, let me show you where you change it. So you'd come over here, go to theme builder. So our shop page is all the way down here. There we go. If I go now to my custom body, and let's say you want to change colors in there, or you want to change anything, this is where you would come. But of course, just a moment ago, I was showing you how to change the categories. So let me show you now. Okay, So this is where we are. But remember, whatever you're going to change here is pretty much the design, okay, not the text itself. So when I come over here, you notice that this is our sidebar widget, okay? Rightfully so. You did say this was a, well, you're asking if this was a widget. Yes, this is a widget, so this is what is controlling it, okay? So I'm just gonna close out of here. So if you wanted to add, let's say, a background color to this, you'd go in, go to this column here, go to background, and this is where you change your colors. So you can see there. So let's go with maybe something quite light, but also really nice. So let's go with that. So just by doing that, I was able to change my background. Okay, but yes, this is a widget. And if you want to know where your widgets are, I can show you where that is. And that is in WordPress. So let's go to our dashboard. In fact, here it is, widgets. You go to appearance and then click on widgets. Excellent. So these are our widgets. So we have our latest post here. We have our recent comments and so on. It's still loading up. It's quite slow. But anyway, these are where the widgets are. So this is where you can just add it onto that part. So we have our footer. We also have our product categories. This is the one that that I created. So if you want to see what's in here, you can just go in and start customizing it. Okay, excellent. So before I lose my train of thought, I changed the categories, and it's as I mentioned, these are quite easy to change. So now we've updated these. So the products, I showed you how to add a product to this. So the next step now is I want to show you how to change these areas as well. But now for that, we need to update our images. So let's download a few images here. So let's search for makeup like that. And for our makeup here. Okay, let's go with this. Okay, so let's say this is the image that we need. I'm going to go to download. Okay, we also need a different type of image. So this time I'm going to go with soap because all these are part of the beauty products. And the soap I'm going to go with is, let's go with this one here. Nope. Let's see if there's anything else. Oh, there we go. These look nice. Let's download this one. Okay, so we have our two images here. So we need to add our image over here. So now I'm going to go in and click on this gear icon. I'm going to delete that and click on the plus button. So now I can add my images. I'm just going to come over here to upload. Then I'm just going to drag and drop it. Drag and drop it. So I've just added my two images in there. And the one I'm going to use is this one. There we go. I'm going to hit upload. And just like that, I was able to update this area here. And you can see this looks really, really nice, beautiful. At any point, if you want to change that, you can just go back in here, delete that, and then click on the plus button. And here's another one. Maybe we could use that one instead. And now we can see quickly that our website is transforming now into this beauty type website. Excellent. So let's continue on. And let me show you how to add another product quickly, because adding the products is really the core of this theme. Okay, so back over here now. To add your products, you want to come over here to WooCommerce and then click on all products, or just click on add new. But this time I don't want to add a new product. I want to go in and replace one of the products that I have in here. So this one here, product 2, let's go in and work on this one here. So I'm going to click on edit. So we are going to change this from product 2 to organic soap. There we go. So what is also good practice here is if you're going to be replacing this, you want to go in and click on edit here and make sure that your permalink is also saying organic soap. Click OK, and now you won't have any errors. Okay, so moving on, over here, let's give this a price. So let's say this is $9.99. And over here on the right, you need to change your product image. So I'm going to click in here and select the image that I need. Now, because this is organic soap, I've selected that, and now I can hit set product image. So now we are pretty much ready to go. So over here, you can also update your description. So I'm not going to spend time with that. And then over here on our product categories, you can see here organic soap is already selected for me. And I can also set it to latest products and then hit update. Excellent. So now that I've clicked on update, if I come over here now to my products and I refresh my shop page, notice what happens. I have the organic soap here, and if I click here, this is now showing my soap, and here we go. So there are also other areas of our website that may need changing. For example, the header and also the footer. So I am now going to show you how to change the header and the footer and customize it to make it your own website, because this is very, very important. Now, before I continue, any questions so far? Please leave your questions in the comments box below so I can go ahead and respond to them. Now, this child theme is called Woolcrafter, and currently it's on sale. It's going for $99. It's a 50% off offer. Now, you may be thinking $199, that's quite a lot. Well, yes, because one, you can use it unlimited times, and two, it comes with a course, and pretty much I've done all the designs for you already, which means all you have to do is to go in and change the images. So by changing the images, it's pretty much you have a shop ready to go. So this is a quick and easy start to having your online website up and running super fast. Jack says, do you have a caching optimization plugin you recommend? Yes, it's called WP Rocket. Yes, that's the one, WP Rocket. In fact, let me just show you quickly here. WP Rocket. This is the best one, and this is the one I use on my site. There we go. I'm just going to type it in here so you have a direct link to it, Jack. There we go. So that's the one I use. Okay. It does a fantastic job. Very easy to set up and very easy to customize. Oh, I see here Nick from Elegant Themes has actually given a review. Awesome. Okay. So back over here. As I was saying, this is a 50% off. It's a one-time offer, and pretty much once this goes, it goes back to its original price. So this is your time to get it for $99. But here's the thing. If you purchase the lifetime deal, which is also a discount, you can also get 50% off, which means you get it for $299, but then it includes this site Woolcrafter, SiteCrafter, and so on, and also all the courses that I have on the site. So you may be better off going for the lifetime membership because it includes pretty much everything. Leslie says, can you help me access funnel to income membership courses? There's a glitch on your membership website. Okay, Leslie, let me make a point of that. In fact, let me do that right now so I can remember. Trevor. Yeah, Trevor says, is it practical to add this to my sales funnel? Absolutely. So because this is running WooCommerce, you can use plugins like Cartflows or WP Funnels to then create your funnels and make this even work much, much better. In fact, you know what? I may even show you how to create a funnel quickly so that you can see how easy it is to add this to a funnel. Okay. So let me just finish off what I was saying here, because I was talking about the main offer. Let's see. Okay, I was talking about the lifetime membership. So the lifetime membership gives you access to pretty much everything. So you get all courses, all live workshops, Divi themes, mini courses. So it's just one membership. It gives you access to everything. So you can also get access to any future courses and so on. Okay, so again, this is a 50% off. It's $2.99. And if you click here on become a lifetime member, you can see here this has only 7 hours left. And once this timer goes, you are now back to the $5.99. So this is a special offer. And to get the offer, all you need to do is to use this coupon code lifetime50, which you can apply over here. So if I paste it like that and click on apply, oops, it's saying coupon is expired. I need to fix that right away. Okay, I'm going to fix this right away so that the discount is working. All right, so we have a question here. What if I already have a website with WooCommerce, not built with Divi? Well, that doesn't work because this child theme works with Divi. It's specific for Divi, okay? So if you install Divi, then you can install WooCrafter on top of it. Okay, so that would work if you did it that way. So it won't delete any of your existing products. It will just add to basically what you have on your WooCommerce website. Yes, so I think I've just answered that. Yeah, so it won't have any problems with your existing products. But what you may want to do as well is to just do a backup just in case, but it doesn't really mess up anything. Okay, right. So for those of you that want to purchase the lifetime membership, I just need to quickly fix this. In fact, let's do the funnels because funnels are very important. Let's do the funnels first. Okay, so to add your funnels, I'm going to come over here to, let's go to plugins, add new. And we are going to click on, let's search for cart flows. So you can either use cart flows or WP funnels. So cart flows here, it has a free plugin, but if you want to add additional features to your sales funnel, then you may need to upgrade this to the latest, to the paid version. Okay, so the other one is WP funnels. So there we go. Right, so let's say I click on install now. Activate. Okay, so now if you go through all these steps, you can choose your builder here. So we use Divi, hit next. Okay, so we use our default permalink. And pretty much now we have our sales funnel software. So even this one as well, you would need to purchase the Pro version because the Pro version has all the steps included. It has all the extra features to have this up and running. So let's say you want to create your first funnel. You can just click here and you have all your templates. Now, you may be thinking, well, why use the sales funnel? So the reason why you may want to use this is because let's say you're selling courses or you're selling a single product and you also want to add an upsell, right, throughout the checkout process. That is where you would need to use your funnels. But if you have an online shop where you're just selling, say, a bunch of products, then you would need to create a funnel for each and every product, and that could be a lot of work. So I would say if you're selling a few products, maybe you're selling 3, 4, 5 products, then you can create 5 funnels with upsells and downsells and so on. But if you want to do this for a shop which has, let's say, 100 or 200 products, then these sales funnels are not practical. I hope you get that. Okay, excellent. Right. So moving on. So we have Okay, I've just shown you how to add your sales funnel software. So now let's go back and show you how to further customize this. Okay, so now if you come over here to Divi and click on Theme Builder. So at the moment, our website looks like this. So let's say you want to change this top bar, or even maybe you want to remove it altogether. So this is where you'd come to your theme builder, go to your global header, because this is where it is. Okay, so this is your global header, and this is where this is. So what you can do is, if you don't want to delete it, first of all, let me show you how to customize it. So you can go into your section settings, go to your background, and let's say you want to change the color. I've just changed the color there, and I can hit save. If you want to change your phone number and everything, the quickest way to do that, because right now you can see things are overlapping, you click here on the three little dots, and then you click on your layers. So now that I have my layers here, the first section is this one here, highlighted. So I can just click on this drop down, go into my rows. So I'm just now going to go into the first one like that. And this is the phone number. So you can change that and say 020 444 6673. Okay, so that's how you change that. And once it's done, you hit save, and now my phone number has been updated. The next one here is your email address. So if you come over here, and then you can say mac@woocrafter. There we go. Save. And then you can just save everything, close out of here, and it's done. So I've changed the color, I've changed the email address and phone number. So that's how you change that. Now, let me just show you that it's working. So now if I refresh this page, now we have this bright color here on the top, which means I've changed my design. Next, let's say you want to change your logo. Now, changing your logo is very straightforward. You can just come over here, click on this gear icon here, and your logo is right here. Okay, so you can go in and delete it and then add your own logo. Now, if you want to customize it because maybe the size is too big, you can just go to sizing, and already you can see my logo width. We can reduce that width like that. You can see there, it's about 28. So that's how you change the size of your logo. Okay, so let me go ahead and save that. And let's say you want to change your menu links. You can just go in and change that over here on the menu. You can just target your menu and select it. Okay, now Paul H says, never got info on how to log into the membership site. Okay, Paul, do me a favor. Can you just drop me an email to, let me just type it in here, mak@funnelstoincome.com. Can you just drop me an email, Paul, to this email address? And then I'll sort this right away as soon as I finish this live stream. Right, so it looks like we have another problem here. Paul has the same issue as Leslie. That's weird. Okay, we will get to the bottom of this and work out what the problem is. Okay. All right, so that's our header area. So this is where it can be customized, but let's say you don't want to have this top bar. All you have to do is you can just hover over here, click on this gear icon, and then you want to go to advanced, and then you want to go to visibility. So this is where you can disable it on all devices and then hit save. Okay, so now that I've disabled it, if you come to your site and refresh it, notice what happens. It's now gone. It's disabled, but it doesn't mean that it's deleted. Okay, so that is how it works. Now we also have the footer here to work with. So again, on the footer, if you want to make changes to your footer, just go out of here and then go into your global footer. So this is where you'd make all your changes. Okay, so now you can start start changing all your texts. So changing the text is like using any Divi module. You can just go in here and then update this text and then save. And on these links here, if you wanted to link these pages, you can just highlight the text, click on this gear icon, and then add your link over here. Okay, at the moment I have a blank link, but that is how you update the footer like that. And OB, I'm not sure. Did you ask a question? Because I don't see it. Let me just scroll back and see if you asked a question. OB, where is your question? OB, I don't see your question here. Can you send your question again, OB, please? Because I don't see your question. Okay, so that is how you customize and update your footer. So let's save and exit. Now, there's a really cool plugin here called Cart Pops. Now, this Cart Pops shows your cart, and I really like the way it works. Now, let me show you how to quickly set it up. So this is Cart Pops. You can just say, I'm just going to skip this for now and show you quickly how you set it up. So this will enable Cart Pops, enable chat, delete this plugin upon deactivation. Yeah, let me do that. So all I have to do now is to hit Save Changes. But I want to show you now what happens after just doing what I've just done so far. Okay. So now if I refresh this page, where is it? Oops, I don't think I activated it. Let's have a look. Okay, let's go to our settings here. Okay, so it shows this drawer here, which just makes your cart look really, really cool. Okay, so let's try and add something into the cart and see if that works. Okay, so now I'm going to hit Add to Cart. Do you see how that opens up on the right? This is how Cart Pops work. So now that you have this slide out, you can add, and this is going to update your cart. Look at that. This is pretty cool. So if I click on this plus button, now I have 3, and it continues to update. And if you have a coupon code set, this is where you enter your coupon code and then hit apply, and this will update your cart. So if you want to get rid of the product in your basket, you can just delete it like that. And now it's saying your cart is empty. Okay, so you can do this with a few products. So I'm going to hit say add to cart for this one here. And then you can click anywhere to get out of it. And let's go to our shop. Or in fact, I can just go to, in fact, I don't have my related. So let's go to our shop. Okay. We're going to add one more product so you can see how this really works. It's super cool. So I'm going to come over here and maybe add this one. And click on add to cart. And then again, you can see this pop out comes out. So this is what Cart Pops is about. So now I have this organic soap and this my new product. It's pretty cool. So now I can go straight to my checkout to complete it. But I haven't set up my payment gateways and all of that. But as you can see, this checkout page is also designed for you. So now you can go in and start adding your first name, last name, and all the information for the deliveries to be delivered to you. But everything else here is designed for you. Now, if I had my PayPal set over here, this would show. Okay. So that is how Cart Pops work. S says how and how to display add to cart only if we are connected. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Now, over here on the bottom of the screen, do you notice that we have this little basket here and also the 2 in there? If you click at any point, it will show up like that. Now, you can further customize how that looks and also the colors. So at the moment, if we go to our drawer, we can go in and customize all this. We can even customize the launcher. So right now it's on the bottom right. So we can say top left and so on. And we can hide when empty, or we can just leave it open. And in fact, you know what, for that feature, this needs to be upgraded to Pro. Okay, but anyway, bottom left or bottom right. These are the 2 options we have. And we can also go to our color schemes here and update our color schemes. So right now we have this dark color here. So we can always go in and change that. So let's say you want to use this theme, apply theme. Okay, so that's our theme. I'm going to refresh now and see if that changes anything. Okay, so now you can see that this 2 has a color, and that's how it works. And our button here is also updated. Okay, so pretty much this is how this works. And this is how easy it is to set up your online shop. Right, OB, please drop me your question again. So guys, I know you mentioned that you're having problems with setting this up. Trevor, you also have a similar problem. Now, quick question. Are you setting this up on a website that is already running? And also please mention that in your email, and also mention or also take a screenshot so I can see what sort of error you're getting so I can help you guys out, okay? Okay, so the question here is how does it going to look on mobile? So in fact, let's do this. So I'm just going to make this small. So let's just pretend this is our mobile, right? So you can see here, this is our mobile view. So if I click that, it still looks great. You see that? And you can still interact with it. So it does work pretty cool in mobile view. Okay, so what I am going to do quickly here is to fix that coupon code in case any one of you wants to sign up for the lifetime membership. So while I'm doing this, if you have any questions, please ask me your questions in the comments box below, and I'll do my best to respond to them. Okay, so S says, I mean only add to cart button for members. Okay, this does not work for only members. That doesn't work. This will always show all the time. Okay. Right. So any more questions, please add them in the comments box. Okay, so okay, okay, in fact, you know what? I'll update the coupon code in a moment because this might take a lot longer than expected. Okay, so this is how WooCrafter works. Very, very easy to set up. And as you can see, I was able to go in and change the look of this website into pretty much a site that sells cosmetics. Look at that. So this is what I was able to do quickly. I've added my products in there. I've also updated this image quite easily. And also the gallery here is very easy to set up, and so on. S says, are we going to have a course about WooCommerce? Yes. If it's something that quite a lot of you want to see, that's something that I can create. Now, S, are you a lifetime member? If you are, perhaps I may even need to create a poll where people can vote and let me know what courses they want me to create, and I'll go ahead and do that. So that's the whole point of the lifetime membership. Once you OB says, shocking, all my questions did not get through, but my comment did. I'm not sure, OB, what is going on. I don't see any of your questions here. In fact, you know what? Let me prove to you that I cannot see your questions. So, okay, so do you see over here? If I scroll down, there's no OB there. You see that? You see that? The only question I got from you is this one here, where you're saying, is there something wrong with my questions? And then this one here. So definitely, I am not ignoring you. Okay. Okay, Alan, thank you. Alan said, Alan, you just sent me an email. All right, fantastic. Thank you, Alan. I will take a look at that. So for those of you that haven't purchased Divi, they have a lifetime, they have an anniversary sale, which is 20% off. In fact, it's right here. You may want to take advantage of this. Divi is super, super awesome. So I would highly recommend that you go ahead and take on that offer of this 20% off. The deal is live right now. The link to that is in the video description below. So go ahead and check it out. And also the lifetime membership for Funnels to Income, that is also on sale. It's an offer. It's 50% off. And also this particular child theme is at 50% off as well. So go ahead and take advantage of that. In a moment, I'm going to go in and update my coupon code so that you get the 50% discount on the lifetime membership. It's $2.99. And like I said, you have full access to all current courses and upcoming courses. In fact, I'm actually working on a course that teaches you how to make money online. The way I am doing it, it's taken me about 10 years to really master all this from scratch. My background is in graphic design and fine art. So this is something that I've learned over the ways, how to present on camera, how to set up the gear, how to set up all the systems that I need to sell my products and services. So I'm going to be teaching all of that for those of you that want to earn a living online. And this again will be part of the lifetime membership if you purchase it. But outside the lifetime membership, this is going to be a very expensive course because I'll be basically putting in everything that I've learned up to this date on how to set up an online business and make it successful. Because I've had a lot of ups and downs through the years of how to set up an online business. I've failed so many times, but now slowly, I'm starting to generate some income. And this is what I'll be showing you in that particular course. So if you do purchase your lifetime membership now, you are going to get access to that as well. And the price I have in my head right now is probably going to be about $9.99, because this is where I'll be showing you, hand holding you, showing you exactly what you need to do. I'll talk about my tools, my hardware that I use, how I edit all my courses, how to create a digital product, how to create the funnels, basically everything that I've done to this point to show you how to create your online business. Now, I've made quite a lot of money through affiliate marketing, selling courses, and selling these digital products. So this is what I'll be disclosing in the actual course, so you can really see that I know what I'm talking about. I don't want this course to be a course where I can just say, yeah, make money and just give you random things to work with. No, I'll be showing you exactly how I've set it up on my own websites and my own systems that I use. So that's going to be part of it as well. Okay, so guys, I think pretty much I've covered everything. If you do have any questions, please leave them in the comments box below. This offer is ending tonight. So please, if you get the opportunity to do it as quickly as you can so that you take advantage of this lifetime membership. Until next time, thank you guys, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care.